All right. So I'm gonna try to talk about this without giving away too much. So if there's a little bit of frustration related to me not being more detail oriented, I apologize in advance. So here we go. So yesterday I walked into a place and was told some information that I'm gonna have to adjust and move in relationship to my job. So I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. It's not really, I'm not attached any which way to anything per se related to this, because everything is a means to an end. And so in my profession and what it is that I do, I can do what I've done and what I do, so I don't have an issue with things. However, it was kind of awkward, so I pulled a card. I just did a main energy reading, so that's just a one card pull, just trying to figure out what's the main energy governing this situation. So I got a card called Family Grief. Now, family grief is composed, of course, as you know, if you are kind of following what I'm doing, my cards are composed of two energies, a past and a present, but two major energies at play in the situation to give you an answer, to give you a judgment, right? So family grief involves sorrow, pain, and loss related to a feminine energy, typically either a young feminine energy. And in this situation, you have to bring about a union. You have to bring about balance and order and balance two opposing sides. And so I was like, dang, well, what does that mean? So that apparently that was the card governing my energy for the day. Something happened. It was two sisters. Something was happening with me all day yesterday, whereas there were two opposing sides of all women, and I had to be in the middle trying to bring about union. Now, in one situation, I was fairly successful because I was able to show that there is misinterpretation that went on between two parties. So, understand that there are like cultural differences and cultural nuances that you weren't able to pick up on, and this is what I've experienced so far. So let's give people the benefit of the doubt and move forward in a positive direction. So that meeting went fine, and I was like, oh, maybe that's it. Later on, I got called into a bigger situation where it was just, everybody was like blowing up, and I was literally just sitting back, like silence. Like, all right. So, and in this situation, once again, I found myself in a position of trying to bring union to both sides because there was sorrow and loss, and it's all related to sisters. And so I found myself once again in that position, and I spoke my piece, and I brought forth words that I believed would bring union to the situation, which it settled it down, but it didn't alleviate the drama. And so that's where it was at. But yesterday was about understanding how this card plays itself out. Family grief. It's like real deal, emotional type of level where there's loss involved, there's females involved, and you need to figure out a way in which you're gonna bring about union in this situation. So that's the understanding on that card for yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and do a card a day. If it's double, and then let you know how the energies work themselves out and play out. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to tell you that a lot of days are just days. Nothing real fantastic and spectacular happens. So we'll see. But peace and blessings. Hope all is well. Oh,